Welcome back to NT Coins World, the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of coins, uncovering their history, design, and collector value. Today, we're focusing on two iconic coins from the Washington Quarter series, the 1967 and 1968 Washington Quarter dollar coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this video is packed with valuable insights, so stay tuned to learn everything you need to know about these coins. 1967 Washington Quarter dollar coin. Let's begin with the historical background of the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin replaced the standing Liberty Quarter, which had been in circulation since 1916. The new design was the result of a public competition, and it featured a portrait of George Washington by sculptor John Flanagan. This design has endured for decades, becoming one of the most iconic representations of Washington in American currency. By 1967, the Washington Quarter was well established in American coinage, but this particular year was significant due to the ongoing transition away from silver coinage. The Coinage Act of 1965 had eliminated silver from dimes and quarters, introducing a copper-nickel-clad composition instead. This marked a significant shift in U.S. coinage, and the 1967 quarter is a prime example of this transition era. Design features. The 1967 Washington Quarter retained the classic design by John Flanagan. Obverse. The obverse features a bust of George Washington facing left. Above his portrait is the word Liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust" appears to his left. Below his neck, the date 1967 is inscribed. The details of Washington's hair and facial features are crisp, making this coin instantly recognizable. The reverse design showcases an eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and preparedness. Below the eagle, there is a wreath of olive branches, representing peace. Around the edge are the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar. The absence of a mint mark is notable for this year, as mint marks were temporarily omitted between 1965 and 1967 to discourage hoarding during the coin shortage of the mid-1960s. Mintage details. The 1967 Washington Quarter was struck at a time when the U.S. Mint was producing large quantities of coins to address a nationwide coin shortage. To meet this demand, the Mint produced over 1.5 billion quarters in 1967, a staggering figure by historical standards. Here's the breakdown. Total mintage, approximately 1,5,2,4,0,0,0,0. It's important to note that all 1967 quarters were struck without mint marks, meaning they could have been produced at any of the three main mints operating at the time: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. This lack of mint mark adds an intriguing layer of mystery to the coin, as collectors cannot definitively identify where a specific 1967 quarter was minted. Pocket value. Given the high mintage of the 1967 Washington Quarter, these coins are relatively common in circulated condition. However, their value can vary significantly based on factors like condition, rarity, and any errors or varieties. Circulated condition. In circulated condition, a 1967 quarter eknek worth its face value of 25 cents. Uncirculated condition. In uncirculated or mint state condition, the value increases significantly. For example, MS $61 to $2, MS 65 $10 to $15, MS 67 $75 to $100. Coins graded MS 67 or higher are rare and highly sought after by collectors, commanding premium prices at auctions. Errors and varieties. The 1967 Washington Quarter is also known for several interesting errors and varieties that make it appealing to collectors. Let's take a look at some of the most notable ones. Double die obverse DDO. This error occurs when the coin's obverse is struck with a die that has been accidentally engraved twice, resulting in doubled images of letters or numbers. A 1967 quarter with a DDO can be worth hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity of the doubling. Double die reverse DDR. Similar to the DDO, this error affects the reverse side of the coin. Look for doubling on the eagle's wings, the inscriptions, or the wreath. Clipped plancher. This error happens when a portion of the coin's plancher is missing, resulting in a crescent-shaped clip. Coins with this error are valued for their uniqueness and can fetch $50 or more. Off-center stripe coins struck off-center are highly collectible. The value of such a coin depends on the degree of the error, with extreme cases fetching $100 or more. Die cracks. Die cracks occur when the die used to strike the coin develops a crack, transferring a raised line onto the coin. While minor die cracks are common, larger ones can increase a coin's value. Collector interest. The 1967 Washington Quarter holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors for several reasons. 1. Historical significance. As a product of the transition from silver to clad coinage, the 1967 quarter represents a turning point in American numismatics. 2. High mintage. While high mintage makes this coin common, it also means that collectors can easily acquire one for their collections. 3. Errors and varieties. The potential for valuable errors and varieties adds an element of excitement for collectors hunting for rare finds. 4. Affordable entry point. For beginner collectors, the 1967 quarter offers an affordable way to start a collection of Washington quarters. In summary, the 1967 Washington Quarter is a fascinating coin with a rich history, classic design, and broad appeal among collectors. Whether you're just starting your collection or looking for rare errors and varieties, this coin offers something for everyone. That's it for today's deep dive into the 1967 Washington Quarter dollar. 1968 Washington Quarter dollar. The 1968 Washington Quarter dollar is a part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the Washington Quarter is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, and the 1968 quarter continues this proud tradition with its unique historical context. Design elements and collectible appeal. Historical context. The year 1968 marked a critical time in the United States. The country was deeply involved in the Vietnam War, and domestically, it was a period of social change and political unrest. This period also coincided with significant changes in U.S. coinage. Just 3 years earlier, in 1965, the U.S. Mint had transitioned from minting silver coins to using a copper-nickel-clad composition for quarters, dimes, and half dollars. This shift was driven by a rise in the price of silver, making it impractical to continue using the precious metal in everyday coinage. By 1968, the production of copper-nickel-clad coins had become the standard. However, this transition was still relatively recent, making early clad coins like the 1968 quarter an interesting area of study for collectors. One of the unique aspects of the 1968 Washington quarter dollar is its mint mark placement. This year marked the return of mint marks on U.S. coins, which had been omitted from 1965 to 1967 as part of the mint's efforts to prevent coin hoarding during the silver-to-clad transition. Design features. The 1968 Washington quarter dollar retains the classic design created by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932. This design is a tribute to the first president of the United States, George Washington, and it has remained largely unchanged for decades. Obverse design. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing bust of George Washington. The details of Washington's profile are sharp and dignified, capturing his prominent role in American history. Above Washington's head is the word liberty, while the motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed to the left. The year 1968 is displayed at the bottom of the coin. Reverse design. The reverse showcases an eagle with its wings spread, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons. Below the eagle is a pair of olive branches, symbolizing peace. The inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum arc above the eagle, while the denomination quarter dollar is at the bottom. This classic design reflects the ideals of strength, unity, and liberty, making it a timeless piece of American coinage. Mintage and variants. In 1968, the Washington quarter was struck at 3 U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 2,2,0,7,3,1,5,0,0 quarters in 1968. These coins were distributed for circulation across the country. Denver Mint, D mint mark. The Denver Mint struck around 1,0,1,5,3,4,0,0,0 quarters in 1968. Coins from this mint can be identified by the small D mint mark located on the obverse just above the date. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced 3,0,4,1,5,0,6 quarters in 1968. However, these were not for general circulation. They were specially struck as proof coins for collectors. The S mint mark on these coins is prominently displayed above the date. Market value and collectability. The value of a 1968 Washington quarter dollar depends on several factors, including its condition, mint mark, and whether it is a regular strike or a proof coin. 1. Circulated coins. Philadelphia and Denver minted quarters from 1968 are generally worth their face value of 25 cents in circulated condition. However, higher grade examples, such as those in mint state, MS, can command premiums. For example, an MS-65 coin can fetch $5, $10. 2. Proof coins. San Francisco Mint. Proof coins with the S mint mark are highly collectible and valued by enthusiasts. In pristine condition, these coins can range from $4 to $15 or more, depending on their grade. 3. Error coins. Error coins are especially sought after by collectors. Some notable errors for the 1968 Washington quarter include off-center strikes coins that are not properly aligned during striking, Doubled die errors coins, with doubled inscriptions or design elements. Clipped planchets coins, with a portion of the edge missing due to errors in the blanking process. Error coins can significantly increase the value of a 1968 quarter, with some fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Collector interest. The 1968 Washington quarter dollar is a popular choice among collectors for several reasons. Historical significance. As part of the early years of clad coinage, the 1968 quarter represents a pivotal moment in U.S. monetary history. Mint mark variety. The return of mint marks in 1968 makes this year an interesting study for numismatists who focus on mint mark placement and history. Affordability. For beginner collectors, circulated 1968 quarters are readily available and inexpensive, making them an accessible entry point into coin collecting. For advanced collectors, assembling a complete set of 1968 quarters, including proofs and error coins, can be a rewarding challenge. Conclusion. The 1968 Washington quarter dollar is a fascinating coin with a rich history and enduring appeal. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this coin offers something for everyone. Its classic design, historical significance, and potential for rare errors make it a must-have in any collection. Thank you for watching today's episode of NT Coins World. We've explored the fascinating details of the 1967 and 1968 Washington quarter dollar coins, delving into their history, design, and collector value. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which coin you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, happy collecting.